I think your life is at stake every single day. Every moment you live on the streets, you are at risk. You are at risk from a criminal standpoint. You are at risk from an abusive standpoint. You are at risk from a healthcare standpoint. And you are at risk at reducing your life expectancy. Every day you stay on the streets.
I'm more in favor of trying to get them off the street, because living on the street is just not a healthy environment. It's kind of like, one of the things, as I often say, that acceptance doesn't mean approval. Sometimes I may have to accept that a person is living on the street, but I shouldn't want for that to be a way of life for them. I should want to see that they're not on the street. And so that's my philosophy. A lot of times when I'm giving them sandwiches, I'm accepting them as they are. What they need more than acceptance.
You go up to them and give them money, you're not helping nobody in the street, because all they're gonna do is, but something got them there to begin with. They made a wrong turn somewhere in their life and it got them there. You know, giving them money, God knows if you would've gave me money, I know what I'm gonna do. Even if I'm hungry, I'm not gonna eat. I'm gonna go buy drugs because I was a drug addict.
They're human beings. They're people like you and I. They're people like you and I that for whatever reason fell on hard times. They're people like you and I that unfortunately were born with an affliction, born with a disease. They're people like you and I that fell into drugs or alcohol.
You don't go, oh, you know what, I'm gonna buy you a tent for you can be more comfortable here. Oh, I'm gonna give you a food stamp card for you can eat every month and you'll be just fine right here in this cardboard box. No, you know what, come on, let's get you to shelter, let's get you cleaned up, let's get you a job, you know?
So if we're gonna help those people, like for example today when I see people on the street that's asking for handouts, I try to give them a card or something of where they can get help. Because a lot of times I know that giving him a quarter isn't gonna really solve his problem. The next thing is well, how can I help? Can I get involved with the Homeless Trust? Can I get involved with a civic group? Can I get involved with a synagogue? Can I get involved with a mosque? Can I get involved with whatever system that you're tied into? How can you get involved so that you can go beyond the sandwiches? Because that's just kind of can be a thing of relief for your guilt, for the fact that you feel bad for people. But they don't need sympathy. They don't need that kind of caring. They need the kind of caring that wants them to be off the street. I wouldn't want to live on the street. Then I wouldn't want you to have to live on the street.